Good evening, friends. Today is 17th March 2021, and welcome to my channel Braveheart. So, without any delay, we will begin. But before we begin, let me tell you a few words which I think may motivate you. Okay, let me ask you a question. You are withdrawing 86,400 rupees from a bank and you are going to your home. In between, a thief comes and suddenly he snatches 400 rupees, he runs off. You go to the police station, the police says that it requires 86,000 rupees, whatever the left out amount with you, in order to catch the thief. So now what will you do? You have two options. One is to let the thief go and enjoy the 86,000 rupees which you have. And the other is to waste the 86,000 rupees which you have in order to catch the thief. What will you do? Obviously, you will let the thief go and enjoy the 86,000 which you have, right? So the same is in the life. Okay, one day has 86,400 seconds. Okay, and somewhere in a day, for these 5 minutes, that is about 5 to 6 minutes, 400 seconds will go waste. It will be spent in such a way that it causes trouble to your brain, it disturbs your brain. Because of these 400 seconds, if you think about these 400 seconds, you will waste the 86,000 seconds which you have in the life. So this is wrong, right? So leave the 4,400 seconds which have disturbed you and concentrate on the 86,000 seconds which you have. Okay, and here is one of my favorite quote. See, if you are doing nothing in every day, you are doing nothing every day, then you will remain the same thing. And you are putting at least 0.01 percentage of the efforts and daily, consistently. So for 365 days, it will become 37.7. Okay, see the difference 1 and 37.7. It is almost 36 times. Okay, so putting small efforts makes big changes in the life if you put it consistently on every day. Okay, so without any delay, without any wastage of time, let's begin. The first article is about Potistri Ramulu. So why he is there in news? Because his birth anniversary was observed on 16th March, that is yesterday. Okay, so he was born in 1901 and he was born in Nellore district. Okay, so in between, he got married at the age of 25, and he had fights with his wife, and he left the family. He divided all the property which he has, and he left for the Sabarmati ashram. In Sabarmati ashram, he became the follower of the great Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, Mahatma Gandhi used to say, if we have 10 people like Potishri Ramulu, it would have become easy to gain the independence. He used to say this in Sabarmati ashram. After that, uh, he was the main person for Andhra state formation. Okay, so in 1952, he observed hunger strike. He did not eat anything because he demanded Andhra state on behalf of many people. Okay, he did not eat for 56 continuous days, and on the 57th day he died. In this all happened in 1952. Seeing this, there was greater strikes and there was uproar in the public that the government has failed to save Potistri Ramulu. Okay, so on October 1st, 1953, we got separate state called Andhra Pradesh. So it is our duty to know about him and remember him on his birthday, because of which we got Andhra Pradesh. Okay, let's move on to the next article. The next article is about new DG of NSG and CRPF. What is NSG? National Security Guard. What is CRPF? Central Reserve Police Force. So this comes under railway ministry. Okay, this comes under home ministry, Ministry of Home. Amit Shah is the Minister of Home. Okay, Home Minister. So this National Security Guard comes under Home Ministry, and it is also known as Black Cats. And Operation Black Thunder was organized by this National Security Guards. Why they are called Black Cats? Because the uniform which they wear is black, and they appear like Black Cat commandos. Okay, the NSG personals are known as Black Cats. So why they are in news? Because National Security Guard new DG was appointed. His name is, here it is, Kuldeep Singh Okay, Kuldeep Singh as the head of Central Reserve, I mean CRPF. Sorry, Kuldeep Singh is the head of CRPF, and here it is. Okay, National Security Guard, new DG, IPS officer of 1986 batch. His name is Ganapati. Okay, MA Ganapati of Uttarakhand cadre. He has been appointed as new DG of NSG, and this Kuldeep Singh has been appointed as new DG of CRPF. Okay, let's move on to the next article. It is about COVID vaccine. So, recently, the European medicine watchdog, this watches the medicine performance, okay? It has said that this AstraZeneca's vaccine outweighs the risks. So, if you compare the risks and benefits, then the benefits are more. Here, if you compare benefits and risk, then risks are very less and benefits are more. Recently, Norway became the first country to ban this AstraZeneca vaccine. Remember, AstraZeneca is a biotech institution. Okay, I mean it is a company to manufacture all these vaccines, drugs about oncology. Oncology is the study of cancer. Okay, about cancer. All these drugs it will manufacture. So in India there are two kinds of vaccines. So one is COVID Shield and the other is Covaxin. COVID Shield is manufactured by Serum Institute of India. It is not truly Indian vaccine. It is AstraZeneca's vaccine only. Indirectly, we started preparing it in the India by Serum Institute of India, which is headquartered in Pune, and we gave the name Covishield. Covaxin is the India's indigenously and truly developed vaccine, and it is developed by Bharat Biotech. Okay, it is Bharat Biotech headquarters is there in Hyderabad. It was a question in IB exam. Okay, he has a interchange like Covax is manufactured by Serum Institute of India and Covishield is manufactured by Bharat Biotech is what he gave the statements. So both are wrong. The answer was neither one nor two. Okay, this is all about the COVID vaccination. And also remember there is one app called eSanjeevani. Here it is. Okay, if you are not able to see it, let me tell you that this is eSanjeevani portal. Okay, so here what the doctor is doing, he is connecting with the patients online in order to resolve their issues. Okay, so it is there in a PHC. Doctor is sitting and the patients are calling the doctor online. It is a platform of patients and doctor launched amid COVID-19. Okay, COVID-19 pandemic outbreak came no in 2020. So amid that, this eSanjeevani app was launched. This is a telemedicine app, like in telephone only. I mean, by tele voice only, the doctor gives the medicine and the patient takes it. It is an innovative way in order to solve the issues of patients. Okay, let's move on to the next article. It is about energy efficiency enterprise certification. So it comes under BE, not that B which buzzes. Okay, it is Bureau of Energy Efficiency. So it comes under Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Why the scheme Energy Efficiency Enterprise, right? Triple E. So E3 and certificate. So it is awarding certificate to burnt clay and brick manufacturers. Okay. So how brick is manufactured by burning the clay, by settling the clay in one particular vessel and burning it so that it can become hard. So in this way, these bricks are manufactured. So, in order to lessen the pollution caused during burning, so this energy efficiency enterprise certification is given by Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Okay, this is all about this certification. If this certification is there, then you will get some benefits. Okay, let's move to the next article. It is the Chitty current affairs. Chitty or Kuti, anything is great, but these are all small current affairs. Okay. So recently, a album of the year was given in the Grammy Awards. This was 63rd Grammy Awards held to the folklore. Okay, it was by Taylor Swift. During the lockdown, he created the album that is folklore. So this album got the album of year. Okay, in the Grammy Awards. Taylor Swift, remember this name. It can be a question. So National Vaccination Day is celebrated on 16th March on the birthday of Poti Sri Ramil. Okay, so it was started in 1995. So polio vaccine was first given to Indians, okay, in 1995. From that day, the vaccination day is celebrated. In 2014, India was declared as polio free. Let's move on. 75% of the reservation in private sector jobs. This bill was recently passed by Jharkhand government. Okay, there the employment rate is very low. The lowest is in Bihar. Then Jharkhand is also having very low employment rate, but it should not be like this, because if it is reserved for 75% to that state only, then it is difficult for others to come and invest there. Okay, the talent should not be reserved to particular state. It should be spread to whole Indian continent. Okay, sorry, Indian Union. India is union of states, okay, not federation of states. Tell me the difference between federation and union. USA is federation of states, okay. Also tell me from which we have borrowed the concept of uh, federation. I mean, uh, center with strong center, okay. Federation with strong center. India's constitution is federation with strong center, okay. From which country we have borrowed this? Comment me this also in the comment box. Okay, let me tell you, it is borrowed from Canada. So H12, what is this? It is a mosquito protein. In mosquito also there will be protein which uh, the mosquito spreads the diseases, right? Like dengue or malaria or chikungunya. So these are all the diseases spread by mosquito. How they are spread? The bacteria which is there outside comes into the body of mosquito. When the mosquito bites the human body, it transfers into the mosquito. So this H12 is a protein in the mosquito which prevents all these bacteria or funguses to enter into the mosquito's body. This is there in news, okay. This is very news because this H12 also prevents the COVID disease. Okay, coronavirus is also inhibited by this H12 protein in the mosquito. They can take out the H12 protein and they can develop any medicine or vaccine, something like that. So they are trying. Scientists are trying. Okay, let's move on. The last part, that is OPEC. Okay, so yesterday I have told you which country is, I mean, in South America there are two countries, right? Sorry for that. There are not two countries, only one country. Before that Ecuador was a country. Okay. Now Ecuador in 2020 it withdrew from OPEC, and this Venezuela is the only country. Let me tell you about OPEC. So in Baghdad conference in 1960, this OPEC was formed. What is the objective of the OPEC? In order to control the oil prices. So let me tell you in brief, okay, so that you can remember for a long time. There are two countries, A and B, which are rich in oil, okay. So both are producing oil. A is offering for 100 rupees per liter, and B is offering for 90 rupees per liter. Okay, from where you will purchase? Only from 90 rupees per liter, right? So there will be loss for 100 rupees. Now there will be loss for A. Now A goes with 80 rupees, and it will produce more and more like that. So there will be loss for both the countries if they keep on reducing from 80, 70, 60 like that. So in order to prevent this loss and the loss for the customer also indirectly, OPEC was formed to set a price for oil rich countries. Oil of petroleum exporting countries is what the full form of OPEC. Okay. Let me show you the official website of OPEC. Okay. So this is the official website of OPEC. So if you click here, about here, you can see their mission, their history, member country, secretariat. Where is the secretariat of OPEC? It is there in Austria. Okay, Vienna, Austria. Headquarters of this OPEC is there. OPEC seminar, all the summits is there. So what is the mission? Let us see. Okay, here it is. Like, in accordance with the statute, the mission of Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries of OPEC is to coordinate and unify the petroleum policies of its member countries and ensure the stabilization of the oil market in order to secure an efficient economic and regular supply of the petroleum to consumers. So securing the regular supply of petroleum to consumers is one of the objective, with a steady income to producers. So both producers objectives and consumers objectives are kept in mind. And also a free and fair return on the capital for those investing in petroleum industry. Okay, this is the mission. So coming to the members, there are 13 members of OPEC countries. Okay, here they are like Algeria, Angola, Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Libya, Nigeria, Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Venezuela. These are the 13 member countries. Now, if you see the brief history, so I have told you, it was formed on 10th to, I mean, September 10th to 14th in 1960 by these five countries only. Okay, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait. Here it is. Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Venezuela. By these countries only, OPEC was formed. Later, many countries joined, many countries got up. So currently, there are 13 countries. If I tell you the recent meetings which happened, it is on 1st April 2021, a meeting happened. So the meeting is 15th OPEC and non-OPEC ministerial meeting. So it was held via video conference because of the COVID pandemic. If I tell you these countries to remember, then you will not remember. So let me tell you a simple way so that you can remember the countries for a long time. If you watch this, you will be remembering the countries for a long time. So I have divided the countries. These countries are the 13 countries in three categories. Okay. So countries from Africa, countries from, this is my favorite channel. Only I have forgot to close this. Okay. So uh, so from Africa there are seven countries. From Asia there are five countries. From South America there is only one country, Venezuela. Okay. So let me open the map for you. Okay. Are you able to see the map? Let me know if you are able to see. So this is our Google map and this is our dearest India. Okay. If we move towards the west side, you will find the Africa continent here, right? So from Africa, there are seven countries. I have told you, no? 7 plus 5 is 12 plus 1 from South to South America, it is Venezuela. Okay. So these seven countries are Algeria. Here you can see the Algeria, right? Here it is Libya. Algeria, Libya, Nigeria. So these three are from upper side, Algeria, Libya, Nigeria. Okay. If you go down, you will find Angola, Gabon. Here, the country is Equatorial Guinea. It is a rectangle shaped country, right? This is Equatorial Guinea. So, Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, and Angola from the south side. Okay, Angola, Equatorial Guinea, and Gabon. And one more thing is Congo. Where is Congo? Here it is, Democratic Republic of Congo. So, Angola, Democratic Republic of Congo, Gabon, and Equatorial Guinea are four countries. Four plus three here: Algeria, Libya, and Nigeria. Not Niger, okay? It is Nigeria. So these are the countries from South Africa. Seven countries. Now you will able to be remember. You will able to remember easily, okay? Now from the Asia continent, okay? Asia continent. I have told you there are five countries. So Iran, Iraq are always there. Saudi Arabia is there. Three countries here only I have completed. Now other two countries are UAE, United Arab Emirates, and the other is Kuwait. Here small countries there. No, Bahrain is the capital of Kuwait. Kuwait city. Okay. Sorry, not Bahrain. Bahrain is separate country. Kuwait is also separate country. So these five countries are from Asia continent. Which are the five? Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Kuwait. So 7 plus 5, we have completed 12 countries, and the last country is here it is. Okay, Venezuela. What is the capital of Venezuela? Caracas. Okay, so if you open the Google Maps by yourself in the browser, and you will be able, if you locate the countries and the capital, then it will be stored in your permanent memory. Okay, Ecuador withdrew from OPEC countries. Here it is, Ecuador. No, Ecuador capital is Quito, but it withdrew on January 1st. So this is all about the OPEC countries. Hope you will remember. I'm also planning to bring a OPEC song, but it is not confirmed. I mean, it is not coming in the sequence. Okay. So I have told you about OPEC countries. Now it will be stored in your permanent memory. If you, so there was a question in UPSC 2020. Okay, which of the following countries is not G20 set of G20? They have given set of countries in the option. So which set does not belong to G20? I mean, which set belongs to G20? In every set, there was one country which doesn't belong to what we call G20. Okay. In the same way, they can ask you about OPEC also. Let me ask you a question. Okay. So in 2021, Asian Summit is going to be held. So where, in which country or in which city it is going to be held, just write in the comment box. I am asking you this question because tomorrow we will discuss about the Asian countries. The same way which we have discussed about the OPEC, we will discuss about the Asian countries. It will be stored in our permanent memory. And that's all for today. Thank you. This is Riaz signing off.